All right, this is day one, going to Alaska, guys. Door's locked. We are Alaska bound. No streaming this week, but we'll have some YouTube videos going on. This is the rig that we're taking to Alaska. That thing is packed freaking full. And our new F-350 truck. So here we go. We're leaving Colorado, shooting for Wyoming, middle of Wyoming today, and Canada tomorrow. My wife Megan, say hi. And here we go. All right, Blue, say hi to the camera. This is our dogs. Some of you have never seen Una, they're Bandit. They're packed in the back. They're ready to go. Alright guys, well I've got a little bit of time and we still have some daylight out here before it gets dark and it's hard to see people at film. I figured I'd do a little bit of a Q&A and kind of answer some questions that you guys might have if you missed some of the answers that I had on stream. So I'll start off with, what are we doing? Where are we going? We are heading to Anchorage, Alaska. Leaving from Colorado. That's where I live, just outside of Denver. Lived in Colorado my entire life, born and raised. So this is going to be the first time I'm living outside of Colorado, so pretty exciting. Obviously, could have just moved over a couple states or something, but no, we're going to Alaska. Why are we going to Alaska? Well, my wife was looking for a new job and a promotion, and she happened to find one. She's a CT radiology technician. That's what she does for a living, and she took a job offer that was pretty awesome for her up in Anchorage. Obviously, you guys know I'm a full-time streamer and sometimes YouTuber. You're going to see a lot more YouTube videos this week, though. So as long as I can get high-speed internet, I'm set. What kind of internet does Anchorage, Alaska have? Despite what people think, we're not going to be living in an igloo. Anchorage, Alaska, just in general, being so disconnected from the rest of the U.S., actually, people that work there do need to do lots of Skype calls and that sort of thing, so there is a lot of infrastructure as far as high-speed internet goes. It is pricey, though, but don't worry, we'll get set up and we'll be streaming when I'm there. How long is the drive? Some of you guys might be wondering. We're a couple hours in right now. Well, the drive is 56 hours of drive time. That's actually on the road driving, not counting stops and sleeping and all that. So 56 hours of drive time. Having the dogs, you know, we gotta stop every couple hours and let them out, but they're all pretty mellow, so it's smooth. 3,200 miles if we do a straight A to B checkpoint. You guys might be wondering, what path are we taking to Alaska? We are driving through Wyoming right now. We're gonna go to Montana.
We're in Wheatland, Wyoming.
We're in, my wife says we're in Wheatland, Wyoming right now. And then we're gonna be going through Alberta. That's where we're going to enter into Canada, and then we're going to be in British Columbia and the Yukon, so we're going to hit 3 different territories in Canada before we get back into Alaska. What do you need to drive from the lower 48 states to Alaska? Well, it's a pretty straightforward process, but you do need a passport. However, you don't need a passport to get into Canada. You can drive into Canada no problem without a passport, and they'll let you in. The issue is when you get back to the United States, you need a passport. I don't know why. So we basically are doing a straight through drive, but we had to get our passports renewed so we could go all the way from the United States through Canada back into the United States and Alaska. Yes, Alaska is part of the United States and Turkeys. And it's not an island, my wife says. Yes. Hawaii and Alaska are the United States, even though it might not seem that way. What else? What kind of questions might you guys have? Definitely in the comment section below if you have any questions about Alaska or what we're doing on the drive and that sort of thing. If you want to know more about the dogs, if you want to know about the truck, I'm a total like car truck guy. I'll tell you more about the truck. I got a sweet setup on this thing. We'll leave it at that for now. I think that's kind of a good quick Q&A for you on the first day. But definitely leave questions in the comments. I'll read every single comment on this video, and I'll get back to you guys with the answers if you have anything. So we'll leave it at that. It's starting to get kind of dark here. You can see, I mean, we're in pretty much flat Wyoming. There's some mountains out there, but I mean, we're in oil rig and cow territory. That's pretty much what Wyoming is. So I'll be back with you guys a little bit later tonight, once we kind of hit our next stop. And all right, well, since I've been playing passenger for a little bit, I'm going to be driving soon, coming to Casper, Wyoming. I think we're going to let our pups out and take a break, get some coffee. But I've been doing calculations, and I was thinking we'd be getting like 12 miles per gallon, maybe 14. So far we have a heavier load than I think we anticipated. We're getting 7.6 miles per gallon, not quite the 12 I thought. So our fuel costs are like doubling going to Alaska now. Damn it. Alright, it's officially turning dark. Mrs.Remz is still driving. I think we're like 30 miles or something outside of Casper, Wyoming is where we're gonna switch. So this will be my last update here for this part of the trip until I see you guys probably later in the camper. Alright, well, we made it to North Wyoming. We're camping out in style here, me and Mrs.Remz in the Walmart parking lot. Yeah, boy. Redneck camping right here. Got kind of late. It's almost 10 o'clock right now, so I'll probably edit this on the road tomorrow. And don't forget, put your questions and comments below. I'll read all questions when I'm on the road as soon as I have some 4G, and I'll be sure to upload a new video tomorrow as well with an update and answer all of your questions. So I will see you guys later. This is why there's no streams, guys. I can't set up a streaming rig here. Deuces. Oh, so we've also just discovered, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have some dinner before I call it a night. So I'm like, I'm gonna microwave this awesome carnita meat that we have from my parents. I was like all pumped about that. And our microwave's not on. And I don't think our microwave works from a generator. Like, we actually have to be plugged in. Oh, first world problems. So, at least I got this going, so we're gonna heat up on a stove. Carnitas. Success without a microwave. I'm pumped. So, Apollo just spent a solid like 3 minutes spinning in circles and headbutting the dog bed and everything, making himself like the perfect little like cubby here on our couch in the camper. And he's so spoiled. Mrs.Remz even like brought him his food so he could eat from his perch here. What do you think, Apollo? Are you pretty comfy? Say hi to YouTube. Good night, guys.